Hi there, Michelle from Snazzy Scrubbin', and today I'm going to create a slimline card using our Hope Your Days Are Bright set and the smile set that we've got. You don't really need the smile set, but I just used it to cut out the bases for the card, and they mat together perfectly. They all fit into a DL size envelope. So what I did was I cut these out previously, and this one is 20 centimeters by, it should be 21. So that will fit perfectly into a DL size envelope. So what I've got today is I have used the Dinkle sprays to do these, and I'll show you at the end because they're messy and I've still got blue fingers from yesterday. So this is going to be my sky. I just did all of it blue. You don't need to, because you only need that upper part to do, but I just wanted to do all of that. And then with the grass ones, they're going to sit there perfectly like that. Probably shouldn't have done that first, because I just realised that I hadn't made up a sample, but I've just got it in my mind that I need to trim that fence before I put it on. But I did trim this yesterday, so it should be perfect on the blue. So we need to cover all the bottom of the blue, of course. And that's we've got two different layers there. Got a bit of jack paper just sitting there. Okay, so then we've got our little fence, and I've put jack paper on the back, and I've half peeled it off already because I used this craft paper that I've had in the cupboard for ages, and I think it was, I don't know what brand it was, but it was a bit cheapo-fied, I think, because it wouldn't come off properly. And when you've got those little bits in there and you've used cheap paper, always pull it. Don't pull it from the front, because it will tear. Always pull them out from the back. You can get tools and that to do that for you. I've actually got one of those in the cupboard. I'll push it through that way. I'm probably out of the screen at the moment. Oh, what a pain in the neck. You want to be careful, because when you've used jack paper, don't push it too hard, because it might peel the jack paper off and tear your paper as well. I've got it all on my fingers now. And I mean, I could have had this all done, it would have gone perfect, but not to worry. It's not going to take a long time. I've never done sort of a scene thing, and I've seen lots of people do them and just thought, oh, that'd be good. This is very frustrating. Oh, there we go. That's easier. And plus, with it being spring now, thought it'd be nice to have some spring cards out there. And some brighter colours. Because most of us would have done our Christmas cards by now. and would be on our way back to a birthday and cards and things like that. Okay, got that done. Now I'm going to put that across there like that. I'm not going to need it all. Oh God, I've torn a little bit there. So I might just put that last little one there. Got some itty bitty scissors there. They're going to trim that off. And we're going to put that there like that. Okay. So we're going to then put our, sorry that took so long, our sun on here. Put jack paper on him, take out his little mouth and his eyes. You could leave those in if you wanted to. And we're going to put our little clouds in there that come with the set. I've still got the eyes sitting there, look at me. So we'll put the small cloud here. And you could put a little farm animal or anything that you wanted, but I just like the colours in those dinkles. So I wanted to leave them there. I'm having great problems with my tweezers today. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, I haven't put jack paper on the back of this, so it's going to go on the front of our card. I'll put some Wonder Tape on there. I do like the slimline idea. It's not that popular in Australia. I think it's what it is overseas. But I like the idea that it fits in a DL envelope, which is the it's cheaper for you to send through Australia Post. And you can do things like these little seams, and they look lovely. I could have put that a colour, but okay. And then I'm going to put our little saying, hope your days are bright, inside. Okay, now put jack paper on the back of that. And then I'm just going to lightly put it down, but then I'm just going to very carefully pick out those little pieces with my itty bitty tweezers. And as I go, I'll stick the rest of it down. And I'm sure somebody's going to tell me an easier way to do that. If I'd cut it out this morning, I wouldn't have this problem. Just remember that, because the jack paper gets stickier, I'm sure, overnight. Same with the fence, because yesterday it just sort of peeled. I should have peeled them off out of it yesterday. So that's our card. Hope your days are bright. Maybe should have done that in a darker green though, but I would like, you could write something. You could put that on the side if you want to and write something. But what I'm going to do is show you how easy it is to use these dinkles. And messy, and I hate mess, but they are beautiful. Now Lavinia have brought them out. Sharon's done numerous cards with them, and customers have done numerous cards with them. But if you haven't used them, they're similar to brushos, very vibrant colours, but all you do is shake or tap. What you can do is put a pin in the top, one of those little push pins. So you mightn't think there's a lot there, but you wait. And the colour, I'm mixing this colour because I cut it out beforehand, and I might use it for a back wrap. Okay, and then all you do is spritz it with water. Now if you want to add other colours, you can, and then you can move it around like that. So even if you've got that on there like that and you want to add some more green there, some more green, of course you're going to get a bit of yellow come through because you've used the blue, and then just spritz it a bit more. And it doesn't take, it takes a little time to dry, but not an over time to dry. If you want to use a non-stick mat and the colour is left on the bottom there on the mat, you can always pick it up as well, and use it, like pick it up by spritzing it, put the paper on top and swirling it around. But how beautiful and vibrant is that colour? So I'll have to make that into a card, because you could just do that as any background. Probably used a bit too much water there, but it looks pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed that today. So that I've used the two colours I've used for that card to get that background are Blue Dragon and Lime Divine. So I'll put a list of the things that I've used in the comments. Okay, so I hope you had enjoyed that, and just something simple, but how good is the DL size? So check out our Slimline range in our metal dies, because we've got quite a few, and in the our VIP group, we've got albums with the Slimline sets and everything that's been made with them. And hope you have a good day. And look at that, that is actually drying very, very nicely. Well, not quite yet, but all the colour is just beautiful for a background. And that probably did too much water, but that was what this was like yesterday, and it dried beautifully. Okay, have a great day. Bye.